Hey guys, it's Jamie from No Getting Off This Train, and today is all about peanut butter. I am talking about what is the healthiest brand, what kind you should buy. So I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, but I seem to have a strange obsession with peanut butter. In every video I'm in, I feel like I always mention something about peanut butter, whether it's my favorite brand, what I put it in, anything about like the health properties of it. I just feel like it's in every video. So I figured I would make one video dedicated to peanut butter. See, back when I was like losing weight, I didn't care what kind of peanut butter I bought. I didn't really look at the ingredients. I just bought whatever. But then when I became a little more health conscious, I started looking at the ingredient list of, well, both the peanut butter and just things in general. And can you believe there are things in peanut butter that are not just peanuts? Like, I really thought that's all it was, but there's so much more to it than that, and I'm going to go over all of it with you today. So I went to Walmart with Allison, and I spent like 10 minutes going up and down the peanut butter aisle. I can't believe there's so many different types of peanut butter, but I went through all of them looking at the ingredients to find which ones were the healthiest. So let me take you one by one through the 11 different kinds that I looked at to see which one is the healthiest. So I decided to start with the GIF brand because that seems to be one of the more popular kinds. There's quite a few varieties of the GIF. So when you look at the ingredients, the first two that you see are peanuts, but then the second ingredient is sugar. Now, the higher they are up on the list of ingredients, the more that is in there. So thankfully, peanuts is the top ingredient, but sugar is the second ingredient, which means it has more sugar than anything else that is on the ingredient list. And if you look a little bit closer, you will see something that is called hydrogenated oils. Now, I don't know if you know what this means, but hydrogenated oils are when they take like a typical vegetable oil and they somehow alter it to make it more shelf stable for the foods. So they take an oil that's usually liquidous and they turn it into a solid. That's why you don't have to stir many different kinds of peanut butter. The problem with these hydrogenated oils is that most of the time this equals trans fat. And you probably heard about trans fat before, and I'm not going to get too much into the details, but there are a lot of health effects due to eating trans fat. And a company is allowed to say that their product has zero trans fat if the amount is less than 0.5 grams. So even though it says there is no trans fat in there, there might be because they don't have to say if it's over 0.5 grams. So definitely watch out for that. Hydrogenated oils are something that should not be in your peanut butter. So first of all, this regular GIF is probably out for me. The next one I looked at was the GIF reduced fat, and I didn't realize they made a reduced fat version. I looked at the ingredient list and oh my goodness, look at all the ingredients on this one compared to the regular GIF that we just looked at. There are corn syrup solids and sugar in it, as well as, of course, hydrogenated oils, and it only takes out like 4 grams of fat. So this one has 12 grams per serving as opposed to 16, so it really doesn't make that much of a difference, but you're getting like all these different weird ingredients in this peanut butter, so I will not buy the reduced fat. And next I found the GIF Natural. So when you hear the word natural, you probably think, oh, that's probably healthier for you, right? So I turned the jar around and looked at the ingredients, and yes, they are better than the regular GIF peanut butter. Their ingredients were like peanuts, palm oil, sugar, and then some salt. So palm oil does the same thing as like the hydrogenated oils. They just make the peanut butter more shelf stable and they turn that liquid oil into more of a solid so you don't have to stir it. And then I saw a jar of Simply GIF and I thought, okay, well that one's gotta be a lot healthier than the natural GIF, right? No. Oh my goodness. This one has hydrogenated oils in it as well. So lesson learned, always look at the ingredient list. Don't let the words natural or simply fool you. Turn it around and look at the ingredients to make sure. I also looked at the Skippy brands and those were very similar to all the GIF in regards to the ingredients of the regular kind. I also looked at Peter Pan peanut butter, and the Peter Pan brand also has a natural type, but their ingredients are just the same as the GIF Natural with the palm oil and the sugar. Another tip, so look at the front of the jar, and if it says no stir, that is your first clue that there is some extra ingredients added in it. Then I looked at the Great Value brand, and the Great Value brand, the regular kind, same ingredients as the regular GIF and the Skippy. I even looked at the natural brand because they do have a natural kind, and no, it's the same as the other ones with the palm oil and the sugar. So I was like, is there a peanut butter here that has just peanuts? And then I went a little further up on the shelf and I saw it. I saw the Great Value Organic brand. This was the crunchy kind. I think the creamy was out, but turn the jar around, look at the ingredients. Peanuts and salt. That is it. That is the only thing you want in your peanut butter. So we finally found a winner out of all the other ones that I looked at. So I looked a little bit further and I found my actual favorite, the Smuckers brand. Smuckers has a natural peanut butter. Look at the ingredients list, it is just peanuts and salt. I actually really love this particular one just because the texture of it is really good. So here's the problem with those two particular jars of peanut butter. The regular peanut butter with all the stuff in it is like $1.30 for the Great Value brand, so it's really cheap. But a jar of the same size that has just peanuts and just salt is almost $4. So you can see why people want to buy the cheaper one, even though it has more ingredients. I've learned over the past few years that sometimes you just have to pay a little bit more for healthier foods. It's unfortunate, but it's true. And I looked for any other kinds of peanut butter that had just those two ingredients. I couldn't find any. So out of the 11 kinds that I saw, only 2 had peanuts and salt as their only ingredients. And just for fun, I looked at the very top of the shelf at these Smuckers Goober jars. Allison has asked for these a couple of times, which is why I decided to take a look at it. When you look at the ingredients, there are 18 grams of added sugars, high fructose corn syrup, all sorts of sugar. So sorry, Allison, but I will make you this stuff myself. So I hope this has been somewhat helpful to you in regards to what kind of peanut butter you should buy, what is the healthiest. Now, I will say, if you guys are truly on a budget and really can't afford the natural peanut butter, it's okay. Don't feel guilty. Don't beat yourself up over it. It is food. You guys are going to be okay. One that I did not mention here because I went to Wal Mart is the Kroger brand natural peanut butter. Their peanut butter has just peanuts and just salt, and it is only $1.79 at my store compared to like $4 you see at Walmart. This is not an organic brand. This is just standard natural peanut butter Kroger brand. So if you guys are low on cash, if you have a Kroger nearby, I highly recommend getting their brand of the natural peanut butter. So hopefully that will help you as well. Once again, I hope that this has helped you at least a little bit. If you have any other questions, please leave me a comment, let me know. If you have any other types of food that you want me to review to try and find the healthiest brands, let me know as well, because I am here to help you, and I am also looking for more ideas to kind of help myself as well. So be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel so you can be notified whenever I post more grocery hauls, recipes, meal planning tips, or even nutrition tips like these. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you later.